Hey y'all, welcome back to another edition of Eats with Fefe, workplace edition. So how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? I hope you guys are doing well. Let me tell you, I went to the 54th Street Grill here in Mansfield, Texas. And I got possibly the French prime rib sandwich. Let's see my watch. Birthday gift from my bestie. But that's what I got. And this is my French dip. Seems herbally. Yeah, it's herbally. It's herbally, you'll see. I'm just take this, dip it in here. Not bad. Not bad. So how you guys doing tonight? I got called in because we lost, one of our coworkers lost their father. So I had to take off this week to deal with that. But I'm really rethinking my life. And why did I say yes? I was gonna come in. I was gonna come to work. I'm trying to be a team player. I rolled my eyes at myself. But you know, everything happens for a reason. You see that? Bam! This broth, it's good. But it ain't no French. I hear that. Nice baguette though. Meat's very tender. Let's slow down a little bit. You know, we can't eat too fast. I don't like the feeling. But anywho, y'all, I got suckered into coming to work. Sorry I am. What can you say? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, and Sam's, they not letting you get more than one paper towel of the same brand. So you know what I have to do? I have to go off in there and get me two different brands. I'm getting 2 packages of toilet paper. I ain't got time to be dealing with these fools out here and shopping. I need to stock up my garage. I need to stock up my garage. Because I won't have to buy no toilet paper in 2021. At all. I normally stock up for about 6 months. People ain't trying to be bothered. And they got these new strains of COVID coming out. I'm good. And these people don't want to wear masks. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not living in fear. I just want to be bothered. I've lost 3 co-workers to COVID. And it's a mess. You know? It's a mess. You know? Some of our some of our coworkers aren't taking it too well. It's a hard thing. But COVID's real. You know? And the more that it changes, they say the worse, the more infectious it is. So, you know, people get out there and party if you want to. Just keep this in mind. When you're out there going to these funerals, going to churches, going to weddings, all kinds of stuff, the easiest thing for you to do is to wear a mask yourself. And make sure you have hand sanitizer. Okay? It's that easy. And stay 6 feet from people. Or if you can't stay 6 feet, or if you can't stay 6 feet away, shut up. It's transmitted primarily through droplets. Just shut up. Talk through text or something. I'm just saying. Easy. There's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. And don't think you're going to be able to visit your family in the hospital. I ran across this one story where this lady's husband was hospitalized. And he had gotten sick. And he had to go to rehab. Well, she went up to the rehab acting a fool because they really wasn't letting people volunteer. She acted such a fool with the security guard. And wouldn't let them take a temperature. And so, because she made such a big fuss, they didn't want to deal with it. They just let her go see her husband. How come she had COVID? Honey, she ain't brought the COVID till her husband killed her. Come to find out she did have a temperature. Ain't that something? Because she didn't want to follow policy. But I tell you what, it's not what you do now that affects you now. It's what you do now that affects you later. And I know she hurting. Because I'm hurting for her. Because you want to act a fool. You ain't about to Rona to your husband at the hospital. We're not even mentioning putting the security guard in harm's way because you don't want to wear a mask. I tell you, shit happens. That's sad. I come to work, they talking about, this is to notify you that you have encountered a potential exposure to someone who is known to be COVID-19 positive. If you remain without symptoms, you may continue to work. You should wear a surgical mask, and you must perform active monitoring of your temperature twice a day and symptoms for 14 days. If you develop symptoms compatible with the Rona, fever, dry cough, shortness of breath, chills, muscle aches, fatigue, sore throat, loss of taste or smell, headache, congestion, runny nose, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, these symptoms should be severe enough to be clearly out of the ordinary for you. Please quarantine at home. Do not report to work. As a healthcare worker, you are encouraged to be tested once you develop symptoms following an exposure. If you seek medical care, telephone your doctor, clinic, or ER prior to arriving and tell them you're a healthcare worker who was exposed. This will help your doctor determine how to best treat you without exposing others to what might be COVID-19. If your test is positive, you may return to work 10 days after the first symptoms, honey. They getting hard up on people. They getting hard up staff, okay? Yeah. Some people just quitting altogether. Some people just ain't about this. They don't like healthcare that much. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's real crazy. I wish they would send this out via text message. Maybe I would have decided not to come. But luckily, I missed that bullet. I worked on this 2 days before, so I wasn't exposed. I think God's good, baby. God is good. I mean, he had me dodging this like ain't nothing. Thank you, Jesus. That's like a fat piece. This bread is good for dipping though. Alright, y'all, I ain't hold you long. I'm just rambling at work. Don't forget to be blessed, stay blessed, be a blessing to somebody else. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And wash your ass. Until next time, y'all.